Blessings, 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 blessings be unto you. This is Mercedes Warrick with Sacred Key. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Listen, please like, subscribe, and comment. And I had a friend who asked me to do a short, brief video on my take on the soul ignitions called acceptance and allowance. I have these two frequencies have been foundational for me as I've gone through my journey. They came about through releasing the spiritual practice of letting go and surrendering. And I know that may be like blasphemous, but let me tell you why. I was finding that when I was trying to let go and give it to God, just let go and let God, and then I'd take it back, and then I'd let go and let God, and then I'd take it back, and then I'd let go and let God. And every time I took it back and did not release and surrender, and thought I had, that was the other thing. So, you know, every ritual, prayer and writing things and burning the burning bowl and putting it in the dirt, and rituals and candles, and yeah, I mean, just everything. Look back at that time. And every time I took it back, I felt bad about it. Every time I took it back, I felt bad about it. And I made some judgment. You're a good person because you were able to hold your ground. Or you're a bad person, you chump because, look, you took it back again. And then there was worry, and then there was fear. And what am I going to do if I can't get over this hump? What am I going to do if I can't get over this belief? What am I going to do if I can't get over this illness? What am I going to do, period? And it was causing more tension in my body than the original thing that I was trying to release and let go. Just the self-flagellation, the self-beating up. You know, so I prayed, and guidance gave me, come into acceptance and allow. Just that simple. I no longer talk in terms, you know, the spiritual thing is, this is an illusion, we're living in this two-dimensional life, we're really spiritual beings living. That's true. I'm a spiritual being living in this dimension of phenomenon and form. And I have to either learn how to navigate it, learn the knowing that's within me. That's part of, I think, the journey. You know, I don't discredit that, but it's how we go through that journey that matters. It's how I go through this journey that matters. And I was so sick that all that worry and tension and was just causing havoc in my whole system. Just my happiness, my comfort, everything. So illusion is spiritual talk. I now talk in terms of reality. Realize energy actualized in life. What energy am I accepting into my body? What energy am I putting out? What frequency am I living at? Like I'm tuning in and dialing in the frequency of compassion, the frequency of vulnerability, the frequency of all possibilities. I'm dialing in to those frequencies, and I can't do it through worry and fear. It's just not possible for me to do it through worry and fear. Not possible. So I had to learn to accept, in my case, that cancer was present. Because there's real things happening. Pain in the body, weakness in the body, lack of control of the body. Those things are an illusion when you're trying to get out of bed, right? But it is an energetic place. You are in an energetic place. So letting go and surrendering was placing me in a frequency and a mind and a heart that was frustrating and full of judgment and unapologetic towards myself. There was no grace and kindness and vulnerability and compassion in letting go and let go. I could check success or failure. That's the other thing. If you can check success or failure, you're not in grace. Good or bad, success or failure, you're not in grace. You're not in grace towards yourself. So I began to say, cancer is an energy that has arrived in my body. And something has to be present in order to harmonize my body to wellness. So I accept that cancer is present. I'm not fighting it. I'm not trying to be the warrior woman. I accept that cancer is present. I accept that my bank account is currently empty. That is an acceptance. That is an acknowledgement of this is the point that I am at right now. And through that acceptance, I realize energy, actualize in life, that point that I'm on can shift to another place. I can dial into another frequency. And this is not fake it till you make it. I have to be very clear. I'm not sitting here reciting affirmations and placing them in my heart and all that stuff. This is a conscious choice to be in a different place. I am happier now living through a condition called stage 4 cancer than I was making quite a bit of money, being an executive and out in the world. I am happy now because I picked myself up off of unhappiness and put myself into satisfaction and contentment. No matter what I am living with, I am satisfied and content with what is present before me. My house, my life, my food. And when you're satisfied and content, you're in gratitude. Okay, that's just the formula. If you're not satisfied and content, you're still seeking and searching and moving and, so on. It's a softer place. It's a more loving place. It's a compassionate place. So I accept this moment. It's all it is a moment. You breathe in, breathe out, it's a different moment. All those breaths connected is a different moment. You're not stuck here. Things are always moving, always choosing. But we're choosing with softness and care. And that's the first thing. And then the second thing is allowance, right? So acceptance is the point that I'm shifting from letting go, I shift into acceptance, okay? And then the allowance is in the divine. I'm allowing a space, I'm creating a space that allows the inspiration, the breath to come in, the breath of life to come forward and reveal to me what I need to have present. What reality are we bringing forward? And that reality is realized energy. So, and you might be surprised what bubbles up, because, who would have thought that I could be happy through this circumstance? I mean, who really, who would have thought that? Right? So we come into the acceptance, and as we exhale, as we inhale, there is an allowing that comes forward. And so on every breath, I'm divinely graced. Every breath, I'm vulnerable. Every breath, this is a humbling situation. Every breath, and I'm leaning into the lessons here. I'm allowing the blessings to come forward. Every breath, I release fixing it. Every breath, I no longer seek the solutions come to me. Every breath, the cravings and desires that are no longer serving me dissolve, are gone, and are released. I'm allowing them to be released back into the divine. Every breath, I am provided for. Every breath, I have divine sustenance. Every breath, I'm a vital vortex of the living God. Every breath. Every breath, I am becoming. My being as existence is coming present. That is what becoming means for me. I am becoming. I'm coming fully into the existence and awareness of the innate source that is within me, the innate force of life that is within me. The emptiness that is created through allowing creates a capacity for new thinking to come forward, to new, I'm going to use the word beliefs, but for new beliefs to come forward, to a feeling of spaciousness, capacity. That we're not confined to the solutions that our brain and our bodies can bring forward. Going inward into prayer and meditation does not mean that we are saving space, creating time for it. It means that we are now in it in everything that we do. It's softer, and you deserve it. You deserve softness. You deserve expansion of capacity, awareness of your innate greatness. We all go through life, and we all are going to leave this physical body. And my choice was, I'm going to do this peacefully, gracefully, and hopefully wisely. And when I say wisely, it's kind of with that innate intelligence that just flows, makes the flowers blossom in the sky, the days come and go, and our breath to come, and our food to digest, and our heart to beat. That's the innate intelligence that is within us. And when we connect into that, it's so easy. You just place your hands over your heart and just come into the awareness of your breath, and then just rest there. It's a breath of connection. It's the wise intelligence, the breath of wisdom. So I think that is enough for now. Love, 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 love. Come into the love of it. Just the love of being exactly who you are in this exact moment. Stop giving yourself gold stars and check marks. Just allow yourself to breathe with a smile and accept exactly what you're doing, your present moment, who you are as a precious divine source. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you very deeply. I hope this was of benefit. May I serve you. Namaste.